Me again. Um, I was happy today. I actually was happy today. I went to go post some of my old flyers turned yellow due to the sun. It's not pee. They were with non-yellowing paper, and the non-yellowing paper is pure white. So it's like uh, recycled paper turned yellow in the sun. Anyway, I was gonna post them up on mailboxes, but mailboxes are not magnetic. Found that out. My little scooter is pure steel. It's very nice. I think steel's better than thick aluminum, for real. Um, anyway, I was actually happy. I don't know what it is. Like, really positive energy today. Oh, I made a brand new awesome organite. That's what it is. I have my new phrase. I have a ton of stamps. There's five right there. This is the sixth one. And it's all about me. The first five were about like social things. The sixth one is about me. And I did that in an organite, actually three organites. And yeah, I have a lot of really good energy today. Um, they fixed up my road too. They went by and they had asphalted the holes closed. It was a lucky day. A lot of really good energy. Yeah, I had a secret enemy. I didn't know who it was, but one of my phrases is an enemy canceller, and it cleared it up. I've got nothing against you for being my enemy, but I have to clear that obstacle or I can't succeed in my life. You know what I mean? Don't wish any harm toward you. Um, yeah, it was nice. Anyway, what did I want to talk? Oh yeah, holographic money. So one of the secrets about holographic money is I don't like money printed at your debt and taxed. I don't like the fact old people have to work. The cost of living does not match Social Security. So holographic money basically takes the government from being able to give itself infinite pay to each government worker makes 666 a day, double 333. And what you do is you do it for appearing on the money. Everyone gets 333 a day for their life. And one of the secrets of holographic money is it's to get rid of ugly people. Um, People who are modest, humble, or people who look embarrassing, or people who look bad. It honestly got worked into you from religion. So they promise you'll suffer, they promise you'll be circumcised. I know I feel bad all the time. You can't do anything, you can't have any other products without feeling the smiting. And I'm sure one day in history they'll be able to figure out exactly what caused that. Um, and the other thing is that they made you look modest and humble. You know how your dogs look weird? You look weird like that. A lot of people just honestly are ugly. And it's actually one of the things that gets me blocked or my comments censored on TikTok the most is the puke emoji. No context, just the puke emoji. Can't say that. No puking, you know. Or it's saying someone's ugly. That's the other one that will get you censored. And it's really true though that you got weird looking, and you got weird looking on purpose to be mean. Is basically what happens. So holographic money is supposed to basically like you'll still get paid even if you're ugly, but nobody's gonna want ugly people money. So it's gonna force you to get hot again, which is honestly good for you. Your kids don't want to be the modest, humble nobodies of nobody. Hey, you got to do all the work and you're gonna suffer. Well, good news, if you do it till you're dead, no, you won't have anything. You'll just be dead, and they know that. Wait them out. The person who could retaliate, you need to make sure that they think they're going to the nice afterlife. So, yeah. One of the secret purposes of holographic money to weed out ugly people. You ought to take care of yourself. You ought to like how you look to make more of you. No being fruitful and multiplying dutifully for the government. It's not God, it's the government. So, yeah. I want people to have eternal pleasure bodies. They should enjoy who they are. Some people have said you don't want eternal pleasure because the balance of pain is nice. You don't know what pleasure is. Your species has been denied the experience, right? You don't even, pleasure you can feel forever, just like how you suffer forever and don't even notice it. Pleasure, you could be in bliss for your whole life, but you aren't allowed to. So, um, an eternal pleasure body basically means that you would morph to become your favorite version. Don't dent these, by the way, or it ruins them. Mine doesn't stand up anymore, but it is designed for a cup holder, which I don't have. Yeah. I'm also looking forward to living in a trade van. I am not going to do installation. At first, I was looking at the Nissan SV200, but people have said that when the transmission goes, it's too hard to fix. So honestly, I'm looking at the Ford. There's just so many of the Fords, and it should be easy to find parts. So I'll do that at some point. Yeah, get a nice one to live in. They're fun to decorate, and I have a lot of magnet stuff. You can use, oh yeah, I love UV resin. I used to use epoxy, not anymore, never again. UV resin is a lot better because it's like, although I could do an epoxy pouring in my van, yeah, to remove the bumps, build a little berm out of clay, right? And then, or whatever, and then fill in the cracks with epoxy so it's level. Yeah, you don't need insulation if you stay temperate. There's a few times you don't want any insulation. It's just weird to lose inches of room and a magnetic surface. You could attach magnets to the frame, you know what I mean? That's way useful. And it has those natural pockets. That's really cool. Anyway, vlog done. Yeah, one of the secret purposes of holographic money is to make people hot again because y'all look rough. A lot of you have nothing to look forward to. A lot of you are just gross looking. And you're that way due to like conditioned breeding. You could look at like the old timers, they're freaking gross. I think you should look like young and attractive forever. You know, the idea that you just like this weird weathered face with patches and skin hanging out. Like, was that hot? Was anyone ever like, oh, yay, that? You know, I'm sure if it's like everybody's hot, the one old person will be like, oh, you're so interesting. But for the most part, it's just embarrassing. You'll be alone. You shouldn't have kids if no one wants to fuck you. If you suck to fuck and no one likes you, you should not have kids. You're doing them a disservice. Who wants to be you? You know, they made you look modest and humble and endure suffering, then told you to be fruitful and multiply. It's a joke. You're the lower class. If you're planning on having all this stuff and being the hottest, what do you tell the poor people? Enjoy poverty. Just look modest and humble. Don't pay attention to the lords of ego. So, I know they're real due to a lot of people in history and in my life have told me what the real situation was, that basically you have like elite harem lords are the real government, and that everything you think of like your voting structure is just class president clownism. Isn't it true that you can become the class president and you're not the principal? So it's what's in private property. Was private property and privacy really for poor people? Was it really? You know, what can you have that's so different or extraordinary you can't let everyone else know? It's sus.